Hello, and welcome to a special edition of FSM News. I'm Joshua Patterson. FSM News is a nonprofit organization that empowers youth voice. This week, we're showcasing 3 news stories from the Chicago Ideas Week.
At the Chicago Ideas Week Edison Talks, project youth were motivated by leaders from across the globe to share their ideas with others.
The Edison Talks brings in innovators and educators and artists to talk about their ideas and basically share those ideas with our teens.
Teens came out to this event to gain a unique experience.
Instead of just sitting in a classroom and being taught from a PowerPoint or a book, you actually get to speak to the real people.
I'm also in a business class, so I thought it'd be cool to meet a lot of people actually doing things with their lives and get ideas about things that I could do.
The opportunity was one thing for the youth, but what new idea or message did they take away from the speakers?
Some interesting facts, like some people don't like getting bribed. Some people rather do something for free than get paid for it if it's for a good cause.
Paid versus not getting paid, and I think that I would expect people to go for things when they'd be getting paid rather than when they're not.
The Edison Talks event inspired teens to take what they learned from the speakers and apply it to their future careers.
Being passionate about something you do is a big thing for us now. I find myself even just doing things just because I have to, but not because it's what I really want to do.
This could be a great opportunity for me to actually learn the real experience on how to have my dream job or get inspired by someone.
Reporting for FSM News, I am Janae Stubbs.
Meeting with inspirational speakers from around the globe, the youth from the Hive Learning Network created an online magazine and also created their own fashion design. Let's check out their creativity.
Teens working with Hive and U Media produced a zine, an online magazine about the Edison Talks at Chicago Ideas Week.
Collaboration of writing, video, graphic design, and layout. And we put those pieces together or curate them together into a full-fledged magazine that can be seen and shared online.
Creating a zine helps teens to express stories and issues through media.
What we've been working on for the last 2 days is getting all the information and all the ideas of what we want to write about and then starting writing the stories. And right now I'm writing 4 stories on the people who I was the most passionate about or excited about.
Although the teens love to create stories for the zine, the process of making a zine can be challenging.
I think the most challenging part is picking through all of the things that people come up with, because a lot of people come up with a lot of great things. So trying to pick the best ones, our favorite pictures, and to get them together and put it to the ones that we think are the best overall.
The most challenging part of making the zine is knowing that there are other teenagers who are going to be reading it, and so not just re-saying everything that everybody else said, but adding to it and connecting to the teenagers where they want to read it.
Despite the challenges used to make a zine, teens are still happy to partake in the opportunity.
I felt it'd be interesting to go to an event and document the way that the people that were there felt about it and the way I felt about it and what we all learned.
Reporting for FSM News, I'm Jamie Stubbs.
U Media and High Fashion hosted a t-shirt design challenge for Chicago Ideas Week. They inspire youth to make a positive impact on the world and express their love for art.
I do love art and I do love design. I love fashion design, I love drawing and photography and just so many other things. So yeah, it was right up my alley, and I loved that I was able to participate.
The intent of the competition was to select the youth design to be adopted as the official CIW t-shirt. Although Annie's design was not selected for that honor, it was still a valuable learning experience.
I was a little disappointed that it wasn't the t-shirt for all the volunteers, but it was still an amazing honor to be chosen for the student t-shirt, and even though there were probably 30 or less of us wearing this, it was still awesome to kind of see everyone wearing it and just kind of have that validation.
According to Annie, you should always try in any situation despite the odds.
I've learned that even if things don't turn out the way you expect them to in the end, it's still great to try. Like, I'm so glad I put myself out there, and even if I didn't win, it still would have been great to enter the contest.
Reporting for FSM News, I'm Janae Stubbs.
Well, it's time to wrap up this week's newscast, but we'll be back next week with more. Until then, check us out on Facebook. Search FSM News. You can also find us under the community section on the ABC7 website. Have a good weekend.